Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. At our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will talk about Invesco Solar ETF traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name TAN. Well, TAN is actually the stock that started a very nice positive upwards wave, so another wave somewhere about 25th of September. Here we can clearly see it, and then the wave without going down actually started, so kind of a flattening effect. And now the question is, where can we buy the stock? Where's good entry points for this one? And what would be in general the future for this one? What are the classical patterns for this stock? Well, to understand this, let's first do a quick general analysis for the 10. We can clearly see starting from mid April, May, the stock is actually going very nicely and positively upwards, forming this positive upward trend that was confirmed many times. Let's call it, as we'll usually do, trend 1. And this trend was actually going with some small waves, also using moving average 20 as additional support line here. By the way, we have three moving averages depicted. It's moving average 20, 50, and 200, being green, blue, and red line correspondingly. Here on the left, you see their legends. So coming back to the analysis, starting from mid-April, the price was going with classical small waves, and also using moving average 20 as support line, and then actually starting from middle of June till end of June, so beginning of July, the price was reconfirming itself and sitting volatilely at trend 1. And then another waving started, so we saw another classical nice wave going from August till from July till August, took almost 1 month, and also shoot price in overbought area RSI wise. Then what we saw, the wave without completely finishing out actually used moving average 20 here as additional support line, and then started second wave, and also going again RSI overbought, and somewhere in the middle of August it started a double wave, which is usually like very accelerated, and double waves usually end up with breaking. And that's exactly what happened here. After going again third time in a row to RSI being overbought, we saw the breakage of the wave here. Beginning of September, the wave was broken. It was stopped again at trend 1 line, confirming this as a very strong trending actually. And then started another wave, classical one, and reconfirmation took place again in 20th of September. So after that, it's also important to note that RSI wise the price was preparing for jump. Also, if you look MACD wise, it was very classical bullish here. Beginning of September, we started to form negative wave and then extended shoulder negative wave, which is usually very bullish, and indeed it worked very bullish. So once we pierced in positive area MACD wise, we formed very nice classical wave upwards in MACD, causing a very big upwards behavior of the price. And if you look from end of September actually, and then until like beginning of October, so these levels, you see this very interesting white-red candle combination. The wave was classically going up, and then accelerated behavior of the wave started. Usually when this happens, when you have a classical wave and then it goes with acceleration, the wave breaks, and that's what we see here. And it didn't really break completely down. It's flattening, so it could be breaking really down, or it could be flattening like this. And usually the flattening takes place until the moving average catches up with the wave. And clearly you see this situation here. So moving average 20 here, the green line, is going upwards and trying to catch up with this wave. Similarly, we saw a situation here, for example, and the middle of July, the wave was flattening until it catched up with moving average 20, and then it started another positive wave. So here the catching up will take place, but in contrary, the wave we discussed in July, this wave was really going very high with acceleration. So this part, the accelerating part, on scheme, if we discuss it here, was very significant, very pronounced. Therefore, it would mean that this flattening can be also like a little bit going downish, so it could be flattening down with some possible piercing once we touch it with moving average 20. So having said that, these would be our first entry possibilities. So it will be exactly this signaling candle combination. So therefore in the vicinity of this first dark circle. So that would be the first price to enter. And should we have another positive movement and a revival, then it would be nice to sell. If instead of bouncing upwards like we saw at the beginning of August here, the price will pierce further down, as I said, it's also possible technically, especially in these high waves, not finished one and broken, then the price can go all the way until the second support line. This would be this area, and this will create then therefore the second average down possibility, second entry possibility. So this would be the number one, and this would be the number two to enter. So either from here or from here reversal should take place. If it would take place from number one, then we can even pierce the upper levels here of the previous waves, and the upwards trend can continue. Technically, again, if there is no catalyst, of course. If we start from circle 2, most probably this will be like beginning of the breaking in general of the trend 1, and then this S1 line, this dark line, will work in this case as a resist. And actually this R1 line, the top one, will be top of the channel. So we'll stick somewhere between S1 and R1. If we start from circle 2 and then further decline, and then we will see how the price will behave. It will strongly depend on the market at that moment. This course of action is also kind of confirmed by MACD behavior, because it made a very nice upwards wave, so it should still do similarly good downwards wave before we really have another serious positive action. So having said that, now you know how to play with 10, and yeah, good luck with it. Don't be too greedy and too fast with average down, so take your action cautiously. And please also do not forget to watch our other videos. You will see another interesting discussions and other interesting opportunities for you as buy stocks.